Sorry about the delay. Had some slight technical difficulties because apparently the ground vehicles couldn't go away, so I had to fix that. And I do not believe I fixed up the fuel yet. Hello, hello. And the reason why I have the title as that for today is because we're gonna have to land on some really short runways. I think we have the next airport we have coming up, I think it's like 4,000, less than 4,000 feet long. Let me check. Let me see how far away it actually is. 100 nautical miles. And how far is it? Not how far is it, how long is the runway? Oh look, 3,993 feet long. That might just be the shortest runway by far. And we're gonna have even shorter runways after this. Alright. Guess we can push back. Well, we don't need to push back. We'll just need to do what's this called? Turn around. Okay. Actually, no. Yeah. Here we go. You smell smoke and burning plastic. What's up, Clan? This is 08. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Now, I do not believe I can actually back taxi on this runway. I don't see like anything to turn around from. So I'm probably just gonna have to take off from here. I also like how the closest tower is like 100 miles away or something. So every time I switch views, the scenery goes to crap. Okay. Okay, let's set the altitude and everything then. I think we can go to 18,000 feet. Maybe 20,000, how about that? We are 100 nautical miles, should be far enough. 3,000 feet per minute. GPS, airspeed, probably 250. As usual. There we go. Oh, that's a bad idea. I should drink from my right hand instead so that I don't bump into the mic. Drinking and flying. Alright. Want to be an airline pilot when you grow up for Alaska? That's the spirit. Assuming Alaska is still there by then. We'll have to find out after all this coronavirus stuff. And I'll do flaps 15 this time. Short runway. Let me see if there's anything else. I just woke up, so I'm still processing. Zoom out just a little. Okay, here we go. The stream is so delayed. I think there might be like a 5-second delay we're facing. That and also I'm reading your comments really late.
Bank angle.
Bank angle? Really? Okay, fine. Okay, I think I can turn on the VOR lock for now, so that we're actually flying towards the right heading. I don't have to manually turn. Make you a moderator? No, I don't have... Oh, I have 2 monitors, by the way, and I do not have any moderators. Maybe in the future, we'll see. I mean, we're teeny tiny, so there's... So far, there's not much of a reason for moderators yet. I do thank you for your offer. Okay, I think we've sort of stabilized as far as our oops, nope, not approach, sorry, altitude. There we go. And we can put our flaps up, add some more speed. And after that we'll set our smoking and no seatbelt signs. I hope you guys figured that out. Okay. Now we can set our airspeed. Oh, I see. Okay. Because they're stalking me through my webcam. Maybe, you see, the solution is to not, like, hack into my webcam and just watch the stream as is. Then everything will seem normal, right? The airport police, is this PDX? Or where is this? I told you guys, go to the other side of the airport. Depends on where you're standing. At Portland, if you stand on the north side of... Sorry, if you stand on the south side of Marine Drive, the police probably will tell people to go away. I will note that. Okay, flaps are all up, blah blah blah. Oh, don't tell me my rudder is screwed up. Oh yeah, look, my rudder is screwed up. Oh crap, I should speed up with the comments. Yes, I am the one who makes play music vid. I do not make the music, by the way. Apparently there's some confusion about that. Speed it up to 250 knots now. Or not 250, 300. Is that a birdhouse in the background? Yes, it is. It is not mine, though. It is my brother's. This is basically the room that we keep all our crap. I am from Portland, basically. Portland Metro. And I've been here my whole life. Oh, yeah. If you're at Minneapolis Airport, yeah, I can see that might be a slight issue. They've been having some very interesting. Well, you guys have been having some really interesting days lately. They did close off like the highway leading to the airport, did they? Oh, and by the way, yes, we are still trying to fly to Moscow. Now that I'm finally caught up with the chat... Oh, could you fly -8 next? Well... We'll see. We'll see. We will switch to another plane later, but it's really like what plane I choose is dependent on what plane actually works in the game. I've been downloading some other planes, and there's just been some problems. So we'll find out. Right now I have like the Project Open Sky 747 installed, and the engines appeared missing on the Rolls-Royce version. And for the Pratt & Whitney version, I'm still figuring it out. Flight dynamics are a little bit screwed up. What would you call these, like, details on the VC is screwed up. I'll need to fix that before I get flying to that thing. That, or I'll just download like the Project Open Sky 777. They came from the south, close the highway from the north. Now, they didn't actually touch the airport, did they? I mean, I assume they didn't. Otherwise, it'd be all over the news. What is real ETC? You mean, like, when we're gonna actually arrive? I have no idea. It's probably, like, a year later. In real life, by the way. Because we're only flying this like every 2 weeks or so. It's gonna take forever. Okay. We're almost halfway there. Rudder's not deflecting. Good. Oh yeah, I could turn off the Fasten Seatbelt sign for now. Blah. There you go. You can roam around the empty cabin. Do Airbus? I do not think so. Maybe, we'll see. There's like... I don't think I've ever actually downloaded an Airbus plane. Maybe I should do that sometime. You go to Moscow, meal should be vodka. Oh, vodkas and bliens. You dislike? They didn't destroy the airport yet. Okay, that's good. And did they like declare like martial law or something? I have bots. Yeah, I think like there have been tons of bots that have been commenting on my vids lately. If that's what you mean. Delta ERJ 145. I do know that, like, I have flown on 145 before down to LA. Very, very long time ago. One of the first impressions of that plane was passenger nearby saying, "This airplane looks dumb." I have nothing against 145, but apparently others do. Oh, you guys have stay-at-home order as well? 3 months. That's about the same time as me now. Almost 2.5 months for me. Last time I got outside was like March 17th when I went to work. Not so much anymore. I'm still working, but from home. I'm one of the fortunate ones. Oh crap, maybe I should start descending. Yikes, okay, yes, yes. So I do not believe there are any mountains nearby. Or not that I can see because, like, it's overcast. Let's just hope there aren't. Yeah, let's slow down to 250, 240, how about that? I'll just turn on the Fasten Seatbelt sign for now. Whatever. Hello. How's your day? Yeah, make sure your seatbelts are fastened, or there are no seatbelts actually. Just I did mention about bringing bungee cords last time we flew. So get your bungee cords, strap in, and put your tray tables up. Let me see how long this runway actually is. Whoops, wrong button. Z73. That's already not a good sign when your airport name has numbers in there. Oops, sorry. Z73 airport. It's called Nielsen Lagoon, by the way, and the runway is officially 4,000 feet, but I don't know what FSX, why they put it as 3,993 feet. That's right, we got rid of the seats. Basically, you guys are just sitting on, like, the seat rails, or the floor beams, rather. I got rid of everything. Because we need to save weight. There's no way we can stop on some of these runways otherwise. There's one coming up that's like 3,500 feet long. I'm not sure how we can do that. But we'll have to. Butter, not bomb. I think it's going to be something in between. I'll put it that way. Short runways, what can you do? By the way, that's why the in-flight meal, we just don't have in-flight meals today. I got rid of our herb garden because we need to save weight. By the way, I didn't actually install the well, what do you call that thing? That landing counter thing? The thing that, like, says how softly you landed. I tried downloading FS, like, PCIu thing, and it just broke FS. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have the eyeball figure out how softly we landed. Although I'm pretty certain this landing that's coming up will not be soft. St. Bart's. There's like a whole lot of YouTubers just trying to land big planes at St. Bart's. not realizing that their wings are just gonna clip the tower. Kind of like Lukla. It's not even a year old. That's right. But it's K, you know. Most 737s are probably gonna be scrapped at this point, right? How far are we from the airport now? 24 nautical miles. Okay, we're descending pretty nicely then. The 900 Disney livery? Yeah, we can do that sometime. Maybe I shouldn't have set the clouds as overcast. Can't see ship anymore. Oh, do I have a Discord? There's like not in regards to like the channel in particular, no. Only like some like few people of mine like doing goose and gaffs. Do you have a TikTok? No, sorry, I'm not a Gen Z. I'm old. I do not deserve a TikTok. Hello, Brennan. It's been a long time. How have you been? Oh, look, we got a slight clearing over here. Maybe I should actually figure out, like, where I'm flying. Because I'm actually slightly concerned about control flight into terrain. I also need to figure out which direction I'm going to be landing on this runway. Okay, so good thing about this place is that the land is all flat, so I shouldn't be flying into any terrain. I can't see the ground though, that's kind of disturbing. Should try X-Plane sometime. Yeah, but that means I have to spend money and buy something. Maybe one day. There are plenty of flight sims that kind of outclass FSX by now. Actually, let me just get the speed down to idle. And let's descend down to 2000. And we can slow down our descent as well. The plane's not going to be happy otherwise. Life. Okay, we're seeing some land now. Oops, rudder going wonky again. And the airport should be right over there on that peninsula. Come on. Should be somewhere over here. $2,500. Okay, I'll just leave it as it is. Get my airspeed kind of back up. Actually, I'll just do an airspeed hold. How about that? And how long is... Let me see Nielsen Lagoon's like runway heading, because I have no idea. Nielsen Lagoon Airport runway headings are 8 and 26. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to just turn around and land then. Oh, actually no, never mind. Wait, the airport should be right underneath. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Gear down. Oh, I make the best play music videos? Thank you. I wouldn't say best, but it's out there. Oh crap, I lost out of the airport already. Spoilers. How many percent is this? Come on. Okay, 30%. That's perfect. Autopilot off. Trim it out in case for a go around. Whoa, dear. Stall. We have our landing lights on, yeah? Alright. Good. Whoops. Tell your name, say your name. Jazzy 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I have no idea where this runway is. That is a pretty big concern. Oh gosh, where are you? Oh, okay, I see it. I believe. Whoop, airspeed.
One valve. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
And we're getting some very serious wind shear as well. No, I don't have the best feeling about this.
Sink. Don't sink.
Oh yeah, by the way, I can't really read the comments at the moment.
Don't sink.
Just gonna try my best here. Oh, okay, there it is. Gonna need a pretty big S-turn.
Sink rate.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm supposed to sink.
Sink rate.
Don't sink. $500. Don't sink.
I'm
Don't
landing. Of course I need to sink. Oh, and I overshot it. Okay, let's see what happens out of this thing. I'm also too high, I believe.
400. Don't sink. Don't sink. 300.
It's probably the worst approach I've ever done.
200.
Nope,
Don't
nope,
sink.
go around.
100. Don't sink. Too low flaps. Too low flaps.
No, I need to go to flaps 20. That's how I
Too
climb.
low flaps. Too low flaps.
Okay, that did not go well. I swear, I'm probably gonna be spending most of my time, like, trying to land at this one airport. Okay.
Bank angle.
Alright, okay. Bank angle. Oh crap, there's a whole lot of comments I can't keep up. Whoa dear, whoa dear. Okay, don't climb so fast. Let's keep that 2,000. Get it back down. 250, 1,500. And yes, I did keep my flaps out. Everything else seems to be set. Alright, what's in the comments? 260, sorry. Ryan Air Pilot, come on. I am at least a Spirit pilot. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, thank you, Jazzy. Can always go around, that's right. Non-FS though, going around in FS is frowned upon.
2,500.
Is frowned upon. Well, be a pilot. Oh shoot, yes, you are on your wrong account. Yes, now I see the comments. Wait, why is that a wrong count? I still sorta recognize you. Oh, okay. Now let's play the game of let's find the airport. Where is it? Crap. Would it be cheating if I turned visibility to infinity? Otherwise I can't really see the airport. And no, there are no instruments at this airport either. That's the problem. I think it's that thing over there. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. I wouldn't think of myself as the best, but I do appreciate your comment. I do have it in GPS, but it's barely visible. It's like... It doesn't... Basically, I can't see the runway heading from the GPS. I know the heading is supposed to be, like... Runway heading is, like, 080. But that's about it. I cannot visually identify it. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see how it goes this time. Autopilot off. Let's trim it out. Oh, 3.9. Yeah, that's plenty. Never mind. Oy. Okay, there's some weird reflection issues on this plane. Gear down. Flaps. Yes, they're coming down. Don't worry. Plane, don't scream at me. There we go. Spoilers all armed. Okay. Good. Also doesn't help that there's no glide slope. I don't think I saw any, like, not even a Vassia light at this airport. Whoop, whoop. Sync rate. Okay. I'm just gonna have to, like, figure out what heading points me to the airport versus what heading I should actually be flying at to figure out the runway heading. It seems minutely scary.
Don't sink.
Oops, 1,000 feet per minute passing up. Not good.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Okay, I'll climb a little bit just so that plane can be happy. I was gonna fly at low altitude just so that I don't have to descend suddenly once I see the airport. Come on, where is it?
Don't sink.
No, that's not it. Okay. Still not the right heading. Oh, I think I see it. It's all the way over here. And we're way off. Famous last words.
$1,000.
Oh, yep, we're quite off. Okay, but we can descend.
Sink rate.
Oh,
Don't
craps.
sink.
Plane's not happy again.
Don't sink.
Big problem is that I can't really see the airport on in my cockpit.
Sink rate.
Ah, come on.
500.
Also, my rudder is also broken. Even more so now.
Don't sink.
400.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Come on. Back on the center line. Down, altitude down, down.
300.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Two hundred.
Don't sink.
$100. Minimums 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Down, down. F2. Oh. Well, I think we got there. Our shortest runway yet. I don't see how we can really back taxi on this thing though. How do we do, by the way? I hope I actually landed on the runway.
Don't 300. $200.
Phase of concentration. Oh, yes, and that did sound like a bomb. But don't worry, there's a
100.
short runway. I have all the reasons for that.
Minimums 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on, dude. That wasn't that hard of a landing, was it? What? I won. Yes, awesome. I found the airport. And the prize is that we don't have to die. Okay. Now, let's see what to do. I think I'm just going to turn around and take off. We don't need that much runway. We'll just do a 20-degree flaps for takeoff. Oh, there you go. That's the right spirit, Portland. Am I good at flying? I'm gonna let you guys judge on that. I'm gonna say no. Like, you probably don't want me to be flying your plane. I'll put it that way. And yep, I'm gonna need a pushback right here. Oh crap! Nose wheel went a little bit in the grass. That's K. And no, I cannot use thrust reverse to back up, unfortunately. I don't know how realistic that would be. We're not DC-9, unfortunately. Yep, here's your 16-point turn for ya. Oh, man. That's just gonna stick, is it? Me as a Ryanair pilot. Man, I really want to fix, like, these graphic glitches, by the way. Okay, whatever. We're not lined up perfectly, but it doesn't matter too much. How far away is the next airport? 72 nautical miles, so yeah, maybe 8. I don't know if 18,000 is even low enough. I might have to go down to 16,000. 2,000. And airspeed, we'll crank it up to 250 as usual. Trim 2 degrees. Speed brakes, we don't need that. We're not rejecting takeoff. If we're rejecting for any reason, we're pretty much screwed. Everything else set? Okay, let's go. I was really sliding off to the left right over there. That's okay. I think we stayed mostly on the runway. Flaps not happy. Okay, got it. That's a very... Oh, whoops. I did not turn on the autopilot. That's why. Yeah. Nobody saw... Oh, crap. Too fast. There we go. Now we're fine. Get that speed dialed in. There we go. Cool. Alright, that went swimmingly. Well, let me see what's in the cockpit now. Or, sorry, comment. Huh. Yes, I'm better than PIA. I still don't quite understand how they managed to land with no gear, though. They have had a history of doing that, unfortunately. They one time landed 747 with no gears. I think back in the 70s or something. You want me to crash if I was on your plane? Is that a compliment? I used to fly with no autopilot as well. It's like trying to fly by hand all the way for like 4 hours straight. No, it just didn't work out for me in the end. It takes a toll when we have to fly manually. Yep, that's the big kicker. Like, land with no gears, like destroy your engines, and still somehow decide to go around. We're 50 minutes late. It's okay. I was 5 minutes late. Or something. I don't know. I was supposed to start at 9, and then some technical problems occurred. By the way, technical problem was that the ground vehicles wouldn't go away. Had to figure that out. I just like switched to a different plane, and it fixed it. Flaps are all up, good. Is Fasten Seatbelt sign is still on? Yeah, okay. I can turn it off. I think we're smooth altitude enough. smooth altitude enough. I assume there's no turbulence up here. Okay, what is this next airport we're flying to? I should figure that out. PACD. That would be Cold Bay. And I believe Cold Bay has like at least a 5,000 foot long runway. Oh no, that's great. It's 4,000. Okay, 4,900 feet. That's at least better than what we already had. Oops, sorry, you're stuck in this 2D panel. There we go. That's prettier. Wait, what? No. Cold Bay has a 10,000 foot long runway? That's not right, is it? Well, maybe it is. Yeah, it does have a 10,000 foot long runway. At least it says so here. That should be no problem. Should be a no-brainer as well. I deserve to be executed if I fail at this landing. Yep, back in the old days when people actually had to fly. Right now, pilots basically. Right now, I'm just being a technician, just pressing buttons and crap. Here's my question: what's the difference between like a Cessna 150 and a 152? I usually fly the 152, but I keep hearing that 150 is a more common thing. At least back in the old days, before they had the 152. Am I getting close to the airport? Okay, I'm kind of getting close. 46 nautical miles. Okay, so here's my worry. I'm gonna have to land with direct headwind at this airport. And if I do that, I'm going to be experiencing some serious wind shear. As indicated, like in my like crash counter thing, down there in the wind section, we're dealing with 20 knots of wind shear. It doesn't matter quite as much when we're having direct crosswind, but if we're landing in direction with direct headwind, then that 20 knots is going to be a lot. Okay, let's start descending. Okay, yeah, fasten seatbelts now. Sorry. 2,000. Let's go down to 4,000 for now, because let me see if there's actually terrain issues. Let's go down to 230 knots. Well, that's great. We never made it up to our cruising altitude. Cold Bay, Cold Bay, Cold Bay. In theory, I can intercept like a waypoint, and probably that would be the best idea. But that means I have to put stuff in the flight management computer thingy. I don't want to do that. I don't actually know how to do that either. Time to switch over to my water. Hello, George. I think Cold Bay used to be a military base, wasn't it? Isn't that layout? Why else would they have a super long runway? Okay. What's my PC specs? I do not have it with me, but I do have a Ryzen 3600. And yeah, I can't read too far away. That's the only thing I have with me at the moment. Is that a reference, Portland? I'm too old to understand it. I'm too ancient. The very same reason why I do not have a TikTok. If I put myself on TikTok, I'm gonna look like an old creep. People have told me to get an Instagram though. Maybe I'll do that. How far away are we from the airport? 23 nautical miles. Oh look, and we got an ILS. I have no idea what its frequency is, but it is there. Oh, and there's that air pocket. By sheer chance, do we happen to have the ILS for it? I'd be curious. Whatever, we don't need ILS. Go down to about 3,000. Descend a little slower. And we can do flaps down. Nice. Nice. I like how you just... Well, I guess most people just memorize their specs by now. I have yet to do that. This computer is relatively new too, so I definitely am not used to things. I'm not used to the biz. Oh crap! Why am my nose down? Slow down a bit, I guess. Hmm. Alright. Get this VOR out of here. I'm gonna start my approach. You have your specs memorized too. Maybe I should do that. One day I'll get my specs. Flaps 2? Or, yeah, I think it's flaps. Call them flaps 2, right? Or is that flaps 5? Flaps 2, okay. Yeah, I never quite understood why Boeing decided to keep, like, the degree as the flap number, versus Airbus is just 1, 2, 3, 4. Boeing does tend to be a little bit more traditional. And we're gonna do gear down by now. And set the spoilers. 30 degrees. 30. Yep, there we go. Whoops, why is the plane turning on its own? Seatbelt sign on? Yep. Probably need some more room, actually. I don't see an airport nearby, do I? Nope, nothing. Turn it down to 170 knots. Flaps 5. For the Boeing system. Okay, I guess you're a patriot then. Now, let's see. Can we start our ILS turn yet? No? Okay. We're getting kind of close. Maybe we can make a little bit of a turn. Actually, no. Bad idea. Keep that space. We'll need it. Flaps 10. You made it. Yes. Nice one. One-eyed? Do you only have one eye? Okay, I should probably make my turn. And I do not need that altitude hold any. Oh crap, I'm still at 3,000 feet. That's not good. And I do not need that speed anymore either. Descending like PIA. Don't worry. Whoa, screw patriotism. You're gonna end up on the list, man. Okay, now I hope I really lined up with the runway, did I? Nope, I'm to the left of the localizer.
2500.
Whoops, sync rate. Do I see the airport? Oh, yeah, I do, and we're really, really high. Okay. I think 30 degrees flaps is good for this thing. Okay, keep it at 30. Wait, did I thought I... Okay. Apparently I forgot to move my throttles, that's why. Descending like Pakistan, don't worry about me. And I should trim out this thing as well. Feeling really nose heavy. And I barely see the runway now, so that's a good sign. There we go. That's better.
1,000.
Wait, I did 40 degrees?
Sink rate.
Don't
Wind
sink.
shear. Wind shear. Wind
Don't
shear.
sink.
Nope, we're not going around for wind
Don't
shear.
sink.
And there's
Don't
no
sink.
ILS on the... Yeah, I don't see any PAPI or like VASI lights on this thing. That's not good. And see, this is the exact problem with like trying to land with direct headwind in a wind shear condition. Your airspeed...
500.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna reduce my flaps to 30. Like, don't do this on final
sink.
approach, just saying.
Don't sink.
Wind shear.
Ah, come
Wind
on.
shear.
Nope,
Wind
nope, nope, nope.
shear.
We're landing, don't worry.
Don't
Screw
sink.
wind shear.
300.
Don't sink.
Whoa,
Don't
dear.
sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh, airspeed.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
200.
Hoo-hoo. Oh, crap. Oh, dear.
100.
Don't sink.
Minimums 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Was that a 3 bounce landing? Okay. Let's see. How do we do? I'll do 70
Don't
seconds.
blink.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Probably was a very entertaining approach.
300.
Don't sink.
Yeah, let's do this. How about this? There we go. Alright, what happened in the comments? Descending like the value of Venezuela's currency. What?
200.
What's the conversion rate with USD by this point? I would be curious. You can always go around non-FS.
100.
FS, like,
Minimum
going
50,
around is
40,
a complete
30,
disgrace. Sorry.
20.
But no, in real life,
10.
yes, going around is an option. Okay. Yeah, boing, boing, boing. Hey, at least we were sort of on the center line this time. And yeah, I know the smoke layering is kind of incorrect. I don't know how to fix it though. And that, guys, is why I do not like landing with headwind. At least not in wind shear conditions. Okay, so let's turn around. You are... Yes, we are all alive. And we are all winners for that. Let's see if we can actually turn around. I believe this runway is wide enough. It's 150 feet wide. I believe. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Hello, Seb. Yeah, we can just do... We'll leave the flaps at 15. That's fine. Why don't I use X-Plane? I don't have X-Plane. That is why. Oh, come on. I don't know if I'm being moved around by the rudder or the wind. There we go. Stay straight. Stay straight. Pointing down the runways, not gender orientation. You get to be whatever you like. Nope, come on. Nope, nope, nope. Straighten out. Maybe I can mess around with the autopilot in the meantime. I do not know what is 84 nautical miles. Okay. I think I'll do 14,000. I don't think we can go much higher than that. 3,000 feet per minute. Actually, for that, I think last time we set it as 2,000 feet per minute. That's why things were a bit wonky. That's why we couldn't get to our cruising altitude. And let's set our speed back where it should be. Mm-hmm, 250, yeah. Okay. We don't even need this little turn area. 737 is fully capable of turning just on the runway. And I hope it's not cheating to be using this view. Okay, let's see, what else do we need to do? I think, yep, trim is set, flaps are set at 15, yes. Spoilers, we do not need that. Oh, autopilot is still technically on, huh. Whoops, fasten seatbelts are on. Joystick or yoke? I prefer yoke, but I have a joystick because it's cheaper. I'm flying with joystick at the moment. Alright, here we go. Now we should have no problem getting off this runway. I am in a 737-800. Alaska livery, employee powered. Oh, did I just... Huh. That counts as an extra landing, I guess. The wind just knocked me right back onto the runway. The oar lock. And I guess we can set the climb speed already. Or the altitude lock. Yep, here's the plane, by the way, in case you didn't see it. Trim, spoilers, yeah, all good. And I can just set the speed right now. There we go. Okay. That was quick. Where am I? I am in Alaska. At, I think, was it what bay was I in? Cold Bay Airport. And we're now flying to, I do not know. PACS. What is that? Cape Sherish. Huh. Cape Sherry Shift. Oh, okay, this is the airport we're gonna have a problem with. The runway at the airport we're going to only has a runway length of 3,500 feet. And that's the shortest runway we'll be landing at, like, for the whole journey. And oh, and another great thing about this runway is that it is at a heading of 160. The wind is at 180. That means we're going to get pretty much a direct headwind. And that means we're going to get that full impact of the wind shear. All 20 knots of wind shear, we're going to be facing right headwind into it. So we'll see what happens. You can always go around. I mean, I don't know if that song is copyrighted or not. I got a feeling it is. But that would be a good idea. I'll just like start playing that every time I'm on approach. Wait, what the heck? I thought what are you doing? Not talking about you guys. I'm talking about why the airspeed is where it's at. I think that was just headwind. My heading does say, it did say 327. No, I was talking about the runway heading of the airport we're going to. That runway heading is 160, so we'll see what happens. Basically, if we're going to crash, it's going to be at this airport. How long till I get to the airport? I think maybe in 15 minutes or something. It's a pretty short hop. It's 67 nautical miles away. How's everybody's day, by the way? You would probably prefer the Air Canada if there's more than 6 of us. We'll put it that way. Crank it up to 300 knots now. Okay. We seem to be doing okay with fuel, by the way. I was getting slow. Oh, crap. Maybe I should have, like, dumped some fuel while I was at Cold Bay. Oh, well. Nice. Going to the airport on Friday. I hope you have a safe journey. And I hope you catch some 747s or something. I don't know what's the most sought after plane now. Antonov 225? Just chilling about what to do long haul. MD-11? That must be a fun plane to fly in. I do hear, like, MD-11s tend to be a little bit touchy on the, like, pitch stability. I don't know how true that is, but I heard that's kind of the reason why, like, they kept flipping it upside down. What, Sam? We are doing Kerbal Space Program. That is the sim. I have yet to do that, actually. I remember making that promise earlier on. $53 nautical miles away now. Do you play Gunship Sequel 2? No, I do not, unfortunately. Oh, by the way, Borderlands is free on Epic Games now. That's something. I don't play Borderlands, but it is something free. Free of value. Similar in system to the Airbus. It's a Juggernaut to land. Yeah. Yep, get it. Go get him. I'm not sure what's the regular value of Borderlands though. What is Borderlands price? Its regular value is $60. So you get a $60 value free. Nice. I hope they have like a good, accurate representation of the MD-11. In terms of like performance wise. And yeah, oh, did I not turn off my Fasten Seatbelt sign? Oh, sorry. Descending down to we'll just do 3,000. And let's get our speed down to 250. Oh, 38 nautical miles. I think we're gonna overshoot it slightly. You can't even buy the PMDG MD-11? You know, see, at that point, like, someone should just, like, make it an open source. If the company doesn't even care about selling it anymore. And what version is that, by the way? Titvat. Where's Titvat? Titvat? TV. Oh, it's in Montenegro. Is that? Okay, maybe. We'll see if we stop over on our way to Moscow. And I'm gonna like actually check something real quick. I want to make sure I'm gonna be approaching the correct runway. Okay, there it is. Elevation is 200 feet. Okay, 300 feet rather. Yep. It's been a very fascinating year, we'll put it that way. It's in a way it's kind of interesting to be part of like a year that will definitely go down in the history books as one of the most turbulent. Yep. And if you look at the crash counter, 2 of those FSX crashes were just out of memory. Actually, let me look at the map again. I'm making sure I don't have any flight terrain issues. Okay, well there might be a slight issue actually. Probably have to turn away. Make a heading change. Do-do-do. Okay, we're starting to see some terrain. Whoa, there's a crosswind. Yep, wouldn't have been beautiful had we not changed our course. Huh. I think we can descend down to 2,000 then, if we're going to be over water. Oh, you guys are just talking about torrenting planes now. Oh. I will try. Oh, thank you, One Eye. I will try to have fun. I will try. So I think this is the mountain right back here. And the airport is like somewhere over there. If I land at Paro, yeah, there we go. I used to try out Paro once in a while. Okay, I shouldn't descend this quickly anymore, should I? Go down to 200 knots and we'll do flaps 1.
2,500.
You prefer to go with the more legal option. That is what we like to hear. At least until the FBI has left the room. I don't see an airport anywhere. Come on, come on. Scroll down. Where are you? Oh, I see it. Saw it for a split second. I think it was like right over here. Oh, right over here. There we go. Gear down. See, I can see it in this window. There it is. Oh crap. Spoiler, speed brakes, 30%. Wait, oh crap. There we go. Speed autopilot was still on. And I think I'm really far off of the center line. Yeah, right there. We'll probably actually have to go around the first time, because we're not all lined up and we're still high and fast, and I completely overshot the turn.
1,000.
Well, actually no, we're not too high anymore.
Sink rate.
Don't
Wind
sink.
shear. Wind shear. Wind
Don't
shear.
sink.
Sink rate.
Don't
Okay,
sink.
plane's going crazy.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
And I hope I'm landing on the right
Wind
runway
shear.
as well. Oh
Wind
crap,
shear.
crap.
Wind shear.
No, don't call wind shear on me, I'm fine.
$500.
Don't sink.
$400.
Whoa dear.
$300.
Come on. Stabilize.
$200.
Don't
Wind
sink.
shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
100. Minimums 50, 40, 30, 20, 10,
Down. Come on. Get down.
10.
Yep, that was an explosion. That's okay. Oh, please stop. Please stop on the runway. Oh dear. Did we make it? Oh. I think I could have gone around.
Don't sink.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Whoops. Yeah, the closest tower is really far away.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. Minimum.
Wish you had money to
50,
spend.
40, 30,
Yes.
20, 10.
Yeah, I flared a bit too much. I got a
10.
bit nervous. And that was a massive kaplop. That's okay though. It was a matter of life and death. And that going around would mean death. Alright. Let's see how we can do this. We're gonna have to back taxi the whole way. Because there's no way we can take off this runway with 20 knots of downwind. Okay. Back up. One thing good about this airport is that at least the runway is wider. I think it's like 100 feet wide or something. Gives me a slight chance of actually back taxiing. Get the flaps up. Huh. You got 1 terabyte of add-ons? That's a pretty solid flight sims you got there. Wait, what five different flight sims you have? I assume you have X and, well, X-Plane and Flight Sim X. We'll do 20 degrees of flaps. 25 degrees rather. Pretty much the maximum flaps we can have. Downgrading the flight sim for your plane. I actually did buy, back in the old days, I bought FS 2004 just so that I can have a proper Kai-Tak scenery. And also because like all the Project Open Sky planes tend to work better in 2004. Oh look, there's actually a back taxi turn around thingy over here. Way more convenient. I actually took a look at this airport in like Google Earth, and it's really just a dirt strip, overgrown and crap. We're gonna need every inch, every centimeter, every millimeter. Okay, we're lined up enough. And now, how close is the nearest airport? 70 nautical miles. So maybe about 10,000. No, 14,000. We'll try 14. 2,000 feet per minute. Speed 250. Trim. Yeah, let's do 2 degrees. As usual. Seatbelts on. Good. Cool. Here we go. Hold the brakes. Alright. Get that heading set. Oh, and we can do 3,000 feet per minute. And get that flaps up. Oops, airspeed, airspeed. There you go. Okay, what's in the comments again? Yes, that is the beauty of the 737. Not so much when we switch to a heavy next time. Right now I'm kind of deciding on whether to do a 747 or a 777. And it really depends on like which plane actually works in flight sim. Why no in-flight meal? Because we need to save weight. We need to land at short runways. I think the runway we're landing at is a lot longer this time. Let me check. Where are we going? ADU. PADU. In Alaska? That's what it's called? 4,500 feet long. There we go. That's the next runway length. I kind of miss the times when we actually land at airports with sufficient runway length. Oy. Okay. Whoop. Air pocket. 777. That's what we're going with. I'll see if I can make that work. I would want a 777 to work. Flaps are all up. Yep, okay. How far away now? 57 nautical miles. And one of the benefits about this airport is that we do not have to land in a headwind. That would be mighty beneficiary. PIA livery 777? We could. I can take a look at that. In the very old days, I actually painted one of the PIA liveries on the 777. In Flight Sim, of course. And I think it's been circulating around. Da-da-da-da, 3,000 feet per minute. And we can turn off the Fasten Seatbelt sign for now. I'm curious, by the way, how's Spacex flight doing? Supposed to launch today. Okay, so they closed the hatch and they're gonna try again today. It's supposed to depart at 3:22 Eastern Time. 3:22 p.m. Eastern Time. Or basically 12:22 over here. Check out SpaceX to see what they have to say right now. Make sure you catch that, guys. And I certainly hope that by the time they launch, we would have arrived. 300 knots, cruise speed. NASA, okay. What about the crashes update? Oh crap, I need to descend. Nothing happened. $250 knots. And once again, SpaceX is, they may have to scrub again today, because it seems like the weather is not well. We'll find out at about 12. Crashes update. Are you talking about like the crash counter that I have? I don't think we crashed today, did we? That's only for like when, I don't know, we actually have an issue. The 0.5 crash from what you see, that's from running off the end of the runway at an airport. And YouTube can crash too, because apparently the comment section in the live chat may like freeze. I call that a crash. That's where that half of the crash came from. And the rest is just FSX running out of memory. Now let me figure out what the runway heading for this airport is. Yeah, it's basically half of the entertainment is just watching me look up stuff. ADU. One, 3, and 3, 1. Okay. Never mind, I guess I do have to land with a direct headwind again. Let me just take a look at the runway headings at this place. Okay, so we'll have to approach from the north and try not to collide with the mountains. Wait, I could have just refreshed. Wouldn't that break the stream though? I'm relying on the comment section from like the stream studio itself. I'm kind of afraid to try and refresh it. Yep. Why fix something that ain't broke? Actually, it is sort of broken. That's not right. That's not. Hold on. I'm looking at this down here, and it's saying the heading of the runways. It looks a little bit screwed up. And let's turn off from our proper course because we're just going to fly over the water to make sure that we don't actually collide into any hills or whatnots. And what do you know? Check that out. There's a hill right there. Had we not turned. Okay. Let's go even slower, 200 knots. We'll probably have to get into landing configuration earlier. Short runway. And late turn.
2,500.
Gear down. Flaps. You see, ending up on the side of that hill would not have been fun. Yes, we're gonna have to do a very sharp turn right before landing. I'll try to be smart about it. I'm going to try to approach the runway at an angle that is a little bit more shallow. From a heading that is more shallow. Requires a shallower turn. I don't know how to put it into words properly. Let me just check real quick. Yep, so that's the runway heading. Oh, I see. Huh. The GPS is picking up the runway. You see this direction that's saying the runway is at? That's for seaplanes. That's not the land runway, that's the ocean. Get that flaps out. 180 knots. Flaps 5. So the actual runway is going to be... should be right behind that hill over there. Come on. Right behind that hill. Well, hopefully it pops out by the time we start our turn. $1,500. Slowly descending my way. And let's get that speed out. We don't need that anymore. And we'll definitely need flaps to be 40 this time. There we go. There's the runway. Whoops. Whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Airspeed. And turn off the autopilot too. Let me see what, how, oh yeah, I'm pretty far off, okay. I don't think this thing has an ILS though. Gonna keep track of that hill. Can I get into a sink rate warning? Okay, okay, plane's not happy. Never mind.
Don't sink.
Oops, overshot the runway.
Don't sink.
Sink rate.
We'll need that sink rate, don't worry.
Pull up.
There we go. That's better.
Don't sink.
Overshot it
400.
again.
Don't sink.
Come on.
Don't sink.
Get together.
300.
Wind shear.
Don't sink.
Wind shear.
Oh, boy.
Wind shear.
Don't sink.
Line it up, line it up. Come on.
Don't sink.
200.
Don't sink.
Whoa, boy.
Don't sink.
Okay, something is wrong.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
I think I'm like facing a thermal or something. I don't know if you guys saw, but I was still kind of ballooning at like 200, like 120 knots. May have to fix up the wind. So we'll try to make that approach again with the same wind speed and all. But if I start ballooning again, that's an indication that I think there's an FSX problem. Assuming I approach at the right speed, of course. If I was still unstable as I was, then that's on me. Okay, get back down to the proper altitude now. I'll put the gear down actually. Okay. So we gotta turn towards those mountains again. Oh, airspeed.
$2,500.
Okay. You can do it. Thank you. Whoa, dear. Stall, sink rate, all the above. Speed brakes, all set. I may need to trim slightly. Hopefully I don't crash. There we go. I should probably keep in mind that the plane is actually getting lighter and lighter. And hopefully I don't crash into that hill. Yep, okay, we got plenty of room.
$1,000.
Don't sink.
Whoop, airspeed.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Wind shear. Wind shear.
Yep.
Wind shear.
No wind shear. Also, the wind shear in this game is like completely reactionary. It doesn't actually detect wind shear beforehand. By the way, apparently wind shear warnings in real life actually do that. They detect the Doppler effect in raindrops, to figure out if there's wind shear ahead. Whoop. Okay. Maybe I'll just go into a shallow turn just to be safe, instead of doing a kite style approach.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Wind shear,
Don't
wind
sink.
shear, wind shear.
Turn a little bit more.
400.
You're okay.
Don't
We're
sink.
low,
300.
but we kind of need
Don't
to.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Whoop.
200.
I can't see the comments, by the way. I hope you guys are behaving.
100. Minimum 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Whoopsie. Somehow when I flared, I actually nosed down. That was sort of a mistake. At least we didn't go off the end. How about that? Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's do an instant replay. See what happened.
Don't sink. 200.
Nope. No tower view at this airport. Okay. We're pretty...
100.
We're sort of lined up on the center line this time.
Minimum 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, see, I just nosed down. I don't know why. Oh well. The gears are still intact. No, I do not have any PMDG stuff. Like, anything payware, I just don't have any of those. I'm too cheap. Alright. So, let's turn around. Back taxi on this thing, because I do not want to take off downwind. I think we can do 15 degrees of flaps this time. The plane doesn't seem to like it when I'm doing 25 degrees. Alright. Ugh. Wish the rudder actually works properly. Another 14,000 feet, I guess. And then 3,000 feet per minute. Airspeed 250. Oh great, there's no back taxi thing on here. So we're just gonna have to try our best. Just like every other airport, I guess. Alright. Can we actually turn around on this thing? Oh boy. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Almost. That was really close. Hello, Alex. How you doing? You're back. Scenery is having a time of his life. Yeah, we're not properly lined up, but that's fine. Let's just get this thing trimmed out. 2 degrees. Throttles. Yeah. Oh, did I never turn on the Fasten Seatbelt sign? I hope you guys figured that out. If not, I am not liable for any medical damages. 100 nautical miles. Okay. From our next airport. So maybe we can actually go up to like maybe 18,000 feet. Okay, how far away are we? IKO, that's our next airport. There we go. And here we go. Oh, gonna nail that crane over there. Nah, we're good.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Bank
Okay.
angle.
I probably should check whether there was a
Bank
terrain
angle.
issue when we are taking off.
Bank angle.
Oh well. Turn back to our heading. Oh, actually, no. Bad idea. Bad idea. Nope, don't do VOR lock. Altitude. I like how there's just no towers nearby now. Yep. No. There is sort of a nearest tower, but FSX doesn't like it. It's just pushing me back into the plane. Alright, 250 knots. There we go. Alright. So, next airport. IKO. I think that actually sounds like a bigger airport. Let's take a look. IKO. Oh, I do not know how to pronounce that. Nikolsky Air Station. Oh my gosh, really? Runway length, next airport, 3,512 feet. Aye, okay. What? Why is the airspeed not increasing? That's weird. Oh well. Seatbelt sign is on. Blah blah blah. Let me just check the runway link for this airport. Yep, 3,500 feet. It's another one of those days. Might be a bug. Show it, please, huh? I think there was too big of a time delay for me to remember what it was that we were talking about. 300 knots. And yeah, we'll probably be stopping at this airport. IKO. And I'm going to turn off the fasten seatbelt sign for one last time. And hope for the best, because I do not know whether we can stop on this runway. It shouldn't be quite as difficult as, what you call it, that other airport that was 3,500 feet. Because at least we do not get a headwind this time, we get a crosswind. That way, we're not going to be knocked around quite as easily. We do not have to worry about wind shear and stuff. I was really focused on the landing. Yeah, I missed a whole lot of stuff when that happened. Nikolsky Air Station. Nikolsky Air Station. All flaps are up. Good. Everything looks right. How far away are we? 77 nautical miles. I'm curious, are there still planes parked, there's still planes parked on, Portland's Crosswind runway, is that correct? How many are there? I'm curious if, like, there's still, like, 20 planes on there or not. And we'll start descending at about, like, 40 nautical miles. I remember last time I looked, there were like 20 Alaskas on the Crosswind runway. I think they... I saw like videos from Portland Aviation, and it looked like there were a few that are no longer on there. And then there's like a whole bunch of Alaskas parked over at where... Well, what was that? Ameriflight used to be. Did I say Americans or United? I meant to say United. And of course, I don't know where Delta parked their planes. I think they parked them in the desert or something. Maybe next time I should turn the weather back to clear. Or at least like unlimited visibility. Overcast is fine, but unlimited visibility. And that's because like if I set the weather condition to fair and then add the wind, FS is going to put a whole bunch of thermals in there. That's going to really screw my landings. That is basically what FS was, why there's like so many issues with landings. I think the last time we were flying, because we set the weather to fair and then added the wind on top, which made FS think like, oh, this is a perfect weather to put thermals in. And so they put thermals at the end of every runway so that no one can land on them. I think it doesn't happen when we put it in overcast, when we add overcast clouds. Okay, we're getting close to IKO now. What's the next airport? I'm curious. Okay, the next airport is like an hour away, so we can't do that. This is gonna be the last one we're landing at for the day. Cockpit. I wish this Garmin can actually be displayed like in the VC. That would be great. I am very much so pushing the 737 to its limits. And I think I'm also pushing his flaps to its limits too. I'm pretty sure I've been overspeeding with my flaps down. For some reason, that's like my flying style. I like pushing, I like maximizing bank angle and like pushing the boundaries of what these planes can actually do. Okay, how are we doing from distance? 45 nautical miles. I'm gonna check out the terrain for this airport first. Alaska. Come on, where's the next airport? So there is a massive volcano next to the airport that we're flying to. Two massive volcanoes. So we're gonna actually have to turn out into the sea. Send down to not 0. We'll do 3,000. Send at 2,000 feet per minute. Airspeed down to 250. We'll have to basically, like, this little point right here that pinches down, pinches inward on the island, we're going to have to turn out to the north when we get to that point. Because there's like a massive volcano on this bulgy part, I guess you can call it. In X-Plane 11, is that when all the pieces are going to fly off my plane? Okay, time to make that turn. Oh, right, I need to turn off autopilot. VOR lock, rather. Cockpit. And hope that there's no mountains in the way. Yeah. Okay, good. The landing gear will be broken by now. Dang, that's harsh. Maybe FSX has it kind of easy. Because, what's his face? I did set the realism all the way to hard. With the exception of ground collision, because I'm aware that for a lot of these add-on planes, the contact points might be a little bit screwed up. And I don't want the plane just automatically assuming that it crashed for a normal landing. And I hear at like some add-on airports, like it's best to turn off crash collision. Crash detection, sorry. Crash collision. I don't think that's just double standarding. How much does it actually take to break a landing gear in FSX? I'm curious now. Not that I would want to find that out. FSX is pretty darn old, at least for a game. 2007, 2006, 14 years old now. The game is basically a teenager now. Come on. Oh, there goes my airspeed. How are we doing in terms of heading? Oh, yeah, I'll don't turn in yet. Don't turn. And of course I can't see ship. (2005) really? Is that old? You're gonna be a high school freshman next year. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun time. Dinner time? Whoa. You must be in Europe or something. Alright, see ya one eye. Thanks for sticking by. Sticking by. Sticking by works. I mean, yeah, it kind of works. Thanks for sticking around, if I know proper English. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense now. I thought you were a little older than that, yeah. I would have said you seem relatively mature for a freshman. Cockpit, okay. So we're out in the sea now, so we can actually turn back towards the airport. Ba-da-ba-da. All this like time delay in the live stream does make it like kind of wonky in terms of conversations, because I'd talk about something and then I'd forget within like 10 seconds, and by the time somebody replies, like I have no idea what was being replied to anymore. Okay, let's set up landing config. Speed brakes 30%. And let's turn on the Fasten Seatbelt sign. Probably should have done that a while back. And how am I doing in terms of the heading? Oh wow, okay. I thought the runway was going to be headed out to sea, but I guess we're going to have to just make a massive turn instead now. And basically there was, so apparently I didn't have to like turn away from the mountains. Whoa boy, oink. Oh, that was a very fast dinner. Welcome back. Okay. Laps 1. Watching and eating. Are your... I don't know if you're with your parents or not, but I'm not. If I would do that in my household, like I would definitely get a stare of disapproval. Referencing watching and eating. Yeah. I think like when me and my family have dinner time, it's all about social conversation and catching up with each other and debating about politics, of course. Is the runway gonna show up? No. No? Okay. Yup. You too. Well, we can actually see land this time. Maybe I need to get a closer look at the airport first. Now, I'm curious if I can actually see the airport now. In this haze. Yeah, I believe there's a gravel runway, so it's gonna be really difficult. Oh yeah, I can't see anything. Do I like tea? I guess. I don't know if that's a satisfactory answer. It depends on what you put in the tea, I guess. I often put milk and stuff in there. Even if it's green tea. Whoops, I know that's a sin. Now get this down to 2,000 feet. And I'm going to turn away from the airport just so that I get a little bit more distance. I think I see the runway, yeah. Let me check the runway heading of the airport again.
2,500.
Don't worry, I'm not going to crash. We're on autopilot still. Oh crap, I have the wrong airport dialed in. That's a problem. There's the airport, by the way, right over there. You got British blood, you could say. Are you saying you killed British people, or in that you have British ancestry? I guess technically, I don't know. Like my ancestry came from like Hong Kong, so I guess you can say I got British blood as well. I'm not sure if everyone would quite agree with that. Gear down. Okay, I cannot find out where the runway heading is, so I'm just gonna have to look. Eight and 26. Okay. I don't even know there's room for me to park at this port. Seatbelt signs are on, yeah. Yep. Spoilers armed. Trim. The autopilot's doing the trim. Yo, okay. Oh, I see. Saddest part, seeing the mailboxes get painted over. That's one of the sad parts. I think they kept a few of those mailboxes red, just as tourist attraction, with still like the Queen Elizabeth emblem on there. Oh, you're in Pakistan. I see. Yeah, then you guys must love tea. How do you guys do tea over there? Do you like just put a little bit of sugar in there? Whoops, okay. So I need to turn a little bit this way to line up with the runway. I'm not liking the fact that I can't see anything other than sea. You like black tea? Usually, like, when I get black tea, I just mix it with milk. Yeah, there's a whole democracy thing. Let's keep quiet about that just because, let's try not to get blacklisted from China for now. It's milk, water, sugar. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how Hong Kong people do it as well. Let's see if we can turn towards this runway and my mental mathematics, see if that works out. Whoopsie, overturned too much. Oh crap, airspeed. I don't need that anymore. Let's see if we can find the airport. Nope, I don't see anything. We are at the right heading now. The runway should be heading of is runway 8. So 080 should be somewhere where the airport is located. Oops, airspeed. And we can descend. We don't need autopilot anymore. Oops, autopilot off, sorry. Get that. And 3 degrees nose up, just for safety. That's just for going around and in case we run into like some air pocket. Move to Bilibili. Yes. Is that the Chinese YouTube? Where's the freaking airport? God damn it. Should be somewhere over here. Hey, look, we got a sailboat that can save us if we crash. Oh crap, there it is. We're just slightly off. We need to descend quick. And yes, let's not forget this runway is only 3,500 feet.
1,000. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
$500.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Seems like there's a whole bunch of
400.
trees and shrubs in this area. Come
300.
on, get back center line. Get down. Whoop. Too much.
200.
There's shrubs on this runway. Someone should fix that.
100.
Minimum.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Okay, nope. Go around.
10.
Don't sink.
That was kind of close, though. We could have landed. What is that? Our third go round now? Hello. Oh, yeah. I missed a whole bunch of comments. Sorry. What am I doing? Airspeed. Let's go down to 200 knots. I think we can just do a 180 and land on that runway. Let's do that, just to save a little bit of time. Oh boy, airspeed, sorry. Because I believe we're getting direct crosswind at this airport. Shouldn't be much of an issue to land on 26, runway 26. Alright, what's in the comments? You made an account on Bilibili. Whoops, why is the plane turning? Oh, right, I set the airspeed. So you did actually make an account. I'm curious, like, if your information is being shared by the CCP now because of it. I guess if you didn't put anything important on there, that's fine. But hey, you know, tap into the Chinese market there. Monopolize PDX Aviation videos there. Not my videos, hopefully, but Portland Airport videos there. Although technically my videos are under Creative Commons, so anyone can use it as long as you put my name on it and that it's not just a straight up copy. And I hope people use it too, because that'll mean it's actually useful to society. Society. That's a good call. Don't put your name on real stuff. I'm curious, is this a G meter right here? This thing. This little gauge that's like bouncing between like 0.6 and 2.5. If that's a G meter, like, you guys must be having the time of your life. Okay, let's turn back around now, because I think we got enough room. Hello, Mr. Chappie. Sorry you're late. Hello, late. I'm Dad. I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy by like constantly moving my camera around. Because I tend to do that a lot. Just to like bounce around on each of the gauges. Oops. And you guys can let me know if that's actually the case. Heading to... okay. So I'm a little bit off to the... I need to turn back towards the left a little, and then turn back to the airport. Mental geometry is what I'm doing. My mental triangulation. Airspeed. Oh, we don't need airspeed anymore. What am I moving the camera with? Oh boy, airspeed. Are you talking about like my airplane videos? I use like I have the specs in my like channel. I don't quite remember what tripod I use, but it's a fluid head tripod, so basically it makes really smooth pans, and on top of that I use the rubber band trick, which is something I recommend everybody to use if they have a fluid tripod head, by the way, not fluid in your head. I hope there's not too much. Okay, flaps 40. Now where is this airport? One more time. Oh, there it is. At least we caught it early this time. Airspeed. Autopilot off. Trim set. 3.7 degrees is okay. And there's the runway right over there. Get down. Get down. How many tires I pop? Come on. Wait, hold on. I don't think you guys ever made any prediction for that. You say mine. I'm always gonna pop my tires, but it never happens. Not like popping tires is actually a thing in here either.
Don't sink.
I'm pretty sure the tires are completely shredded already, because all the runways we've landed on today are gravel strips. Except for 2. This one's gravel strip as well.
Huh. 500. 400. 300.
Altitude.
$200.
Don't sink.
Oop.
Don't sink.
100.
Don't sink.
Whoa,
Minimums.
dear. It was going so well for a
50.
second. Oh, crap.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse. Oh, stay on the runway. I think we're gonna go off this time. And oh my gosh, we're so close to doing it correctly. Ay. I did overcook that slightly. That was like what, 100 feet?
Don't sink.
If it was like I was like just 100 feet short. That was a long float, by the way.
200.
Yeah, I guess that's another 0.5 for the crash counter.
100.
Minimums.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Well, I was on the runway. That's good. And then somebody forgot to clean the shrubs at the end of the runway. SK, it's a gravel strip. People probably wouldn't have been able to tell. Alright. Is there actually parking at this airport? I guess I'll just park near where that little tower thingy is. And I guess I'll fix the crash counter real quick. Ta-da! Alright, there's that. Get myself back on the runway and we'll call it a day. And FYI, I think, let me check on Spacex to see how they're doing. Yeah, seems like they're on time. They are planning to launch it at 3:22 Eastern Time. Can I actually turn around? That's my question. Nope. Texting and driving, yeah, it's a little different. Texting and flying is just like 5 times more dangerous. That's, oh crap, I should have backed up more, should I? Oops. The nearest tower is probably 100 miles away, so that messed up the textures just slightly. Wait, hold on. Texting and flying is... well, yeah. and reading and flying. Alright. Let's find a position for this plane. We're gonna have to just like taxi onto the grass anyways, I guess. Yeah. This does not count as an overrun. Just gonna put it out there. Oh crap, I think my tail's gonna be sticking out. Yeah, it is. That's not good. Oh well, this is the best we can do, I guess. We'll pretend that tower is like the jetway or whatnot. Boink. Alright. Flaps up. Everything is set. Oh, I need to turn off my engines first. That's not the right way. There we go. And then we have a shifty. See if the door opens. Hey, it worked this time. That's great. Alright. Well, there we have it. That's another 0.5 for a crash counter. FSX beat me this time. Somehow FSX didn't crash. But in any case, go tune in to the Spacex launch now. And until next time, I'll see you guys around. Alright, peace.